Satyagraha, truth force. Gandhi was seeking for the truth since the beginning. He went to England to be educated, and he thought he would have found the truth. But he soon realized that he only found compartmental knowledge. Western knowledge for him is to make people arrogant, make people aggressive, make people domineering. That's why he changed 180 degrees back to his roots, back to his spiritual strength to seek the truth. And he found it. And I think if we follow him, we can certainly apply it for the age of climate change. As I understand it, Western knowledge started from the so-called modern philosophy of René Descartes, who said, "Cogito ergo sum." I think, therefore I am. And the West have been thinking too much. And the I think, therefore I am, the word I becomes so important. The ego becomes so important. Individualism becomes so important. And cogito means to overcome others. So you create dualism. Other here, not only other human beings, not only other gender, not only other nations, not only other classes. Other here means the whole of nature. We must overcome nature. That's how technology was developed, to overcome nature. That's why the difficulty we have now with climate change. I think it's about time now to question this dictum of I and thou, me and you, and thinking compartmentally. If you go to the Buddha would tell you the most important in life is not thinking. Thinking may be useful, may be harmful, but the most important in life is breathing. If you don't believe in the Buddha, stop breathing for 5 minutes. We breathe in all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no stop on Easter or Christmas. But we breathe in a lot of anxiety, a lot of hatred, a lot of greed. If you learn to breathe properly, you breathe in loving kindness, you breathe in peace, you restructure your consciousness. Once you restructure your consciousness, we can change ourselves. We can change greed in ourselves to be generosity. We can change hatred in ourselves to be loving kindness. We can change delusion, egoism, into interconnectedness, understanding, wisdom. The enemy is not outside. The enemy is inside. Once we change the enemy inside, we can be caring for all sentient beings. His Holiness the Dalai Lama is our example. He followed Gandhi in the modern world. He tells us all not to hate the Chinese. I'm sure eventually the Chinese will also learn that loving kindness is more important than arrogance. loving kindness is more important than oppression, because the Chinese also have wisdom for 2,000 years. But they have been switching from feudalism to Maoism to consumerism, but I think they will now come back to their sense. And I think what people are doing now on this Olympic event, we must use compassion, we must use understanding, and I think we will change the Chinese, and we also will change American imperialism into a beautiful American republic. And I think the world will change and climate will change positively. Thank you.